Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bobby Witt Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
That missed. That's a ball.
In the air, left side. Green turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
No, ball.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. The 0-2. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number
Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2. Kwan sprinting after it. And there's 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Just
That's
misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. All muscle to center field. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball.
27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. That one to first, makes a sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out. Top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
That's high. That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Marcy coming on. 1 down. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 down. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
There's a strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. Bo Naylor at the plate now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Inside, ball.
Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And fouled off. Tied up here in the early going.
Nope, ball.
Out towards right center field. Marcy moving under this one. And that's the third out. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Colt Keith. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off.
To me, it looks like they're trying to do too much with pitches they shouldn't even be swinging at. It's tough because you want to take control of the game early on, but sometimes that approach can backfire on you.
Up the middle, Witt. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, so in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Check swing went around, and that's strike 1.
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
One, 2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Judge now. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball.
Ball inside.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 away now. And here comes Bell. Fly to left his first time. Two down, nobody on. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Slow ground ball to the right side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. 0-1 down. That one the other way. And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Here, what?
And that's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe.
Manzardo fires to second for one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Xavier Edwards digs in now. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the fourth. Manny Machado digs in for the Guardians. And Manny gets a piece. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. Tap foul at the plate. That one is upstairs. Outside, and the count is filled up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Outside. That's a ball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's two down. Here's the catcher to hit. Bo Naylor doubled his first time up. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That one felt good. So two down. Brian Rocchio now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Rocchio goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Gets him to chase after that one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, and at the plate for Miami, Riley Green.
Number 31, Riley Green.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's Stanton now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And there's 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Ball.
The Guardians leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1.
Ball. Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff. Tyler Phillips comes on now.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at first, now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan, in there at the knees. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there. Outside low, ball 1. Witt stands at first with 1 out.
That's the ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Big spot. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The Guardians trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's 2 down. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. 1 for 2. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
Outside. Ball.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A monster shot to right. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Way inside. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. 2 outs, runner at first.
Now pitching
pitching change here, Calvin Fauché.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
That's the ball.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, left field. Green on the move. And that is that. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Inside.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Down to third baseman, Colt Keith. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And it's fouled away. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Line drive, short hop to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Top 6, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Ball outside.
High fly ball right field. Edwards has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In the air to left center. 2 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that is that. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, tag, and he's in there.
He's in there.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Kwan in position, and there's one down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. To the right side, Rocchio. Tosses to first, 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one hit to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Inside, almost got him.
Hey!
And a 2-1 on the way. Popped up first base side. Muncy under it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 58, K.
At the plate, Kyle Manzardo.
Hee-haw!
Gibson, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. Out to center. Marcy settles under this one, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, look at the stop. The tag, and they got him. Here comes Max Muncy. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 1-2. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Kyle Stowers. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Swings through that. And that's the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit.
Nope, ball.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. So now 1-2 to Rhys. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. In the air to left center. Marcy under it. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. And Naylor swings through that one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Marcy gets under it. And there's 2 away. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, on to the bottom of the 8th. Colt Keith now at the plate. Line drive. Dives and it gets by. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it stays fair. In comes the run from third. It's 7-2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. New pitcher. Here, Doug Nikhazy.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming out. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Man at second. On a line. Takes it in for the out. Liam Hicks. Next to hit.
Number 50. Ramirez.
Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Bobby Witt Jr.
Nope. Ball.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 38, Jeffrey Williams.
Foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stowers on his way over, and there's 1 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That one almost got him. And a payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
No, that's high.
The 1-1. And Judge spoils that one. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes. Here's Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the ninth. And at the plate for Miami, Riley Green. Right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Muncy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
Stanton over at first with one away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that's down and away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential.
Here goes the runner.
That's ball four. Take your base.
Puts runners at first and second. Here. Bottom of the ninth. Marlins making a move for. Pinch hitter, Javier Sanoja. Runners at first and second for him with one down. Should be extra bases. Here comes Stanton. One run in. Here comes another. Relay to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. But two runs come in on the play. Key stands in now and watches strike one.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Machado under it. And that